All right, great. Ms. Packard, here is your very quick personalized tour of Twine. I'm logged in right now as a third grade teacher, Mr. Grant, and you'll notice, first of all, when I log in, it's got all my classes along here on the left. As a teacher, I don't need to do anything to set that up. We have some school-wide news and announcements across the top. This is visible to all staff, students, and parents who connect. I've got my personal calendar here on the right, including what's coming up, today, tomorrow, next week. And in the middle are some groups. Where I'm going to spend most of my time as a teacher is inside my classes. So let's go ahead and take a look inside third grade language arts. And what you'll notice in the middle is that front and center we have what we call the class feed. The idea here is we are really focused on making it as easy as possible for teachers to share information. So if I've got a handout, here are notes from today, or whatever it is that I might want to say, I can type it right into the box. Maybe I'm connected up to Google and I can just attach things right from Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive. I can come here, attach things from my computer. Here's, for example, whatever it might happen to be. Here's a photograph that I want to go ahead and share, right? A picture from today, so I can do that. Maybe I've got other kinds of content, right? So here's a video on YouTube about understanding the theme of the story, and I paste that in here and I say, here's a great summary. And you can see that Twine is smart enough to just pop that video right in here, and I click share. And again, front and center, the easiest thing that we can do is make it possible to just share information right here inside the class in our own private feed. All of my students can come in, my parents can come in, they can look at these things based on permissions, they can respond with their own questions or post their own content, and it's all permissions controlled in terms of what you want them to do in there. So this is one of the things that I think really sets us apart. You'll notice I've got other kinds of content, so I can ask questions if I want. Say, which of these is a good description of the theme of what we just read. I can come in here and say, here's an event, and we'll put this thing on the calendar. We can, of course, record assessments, and this all ties right into the gradebook. So we've got a quiz coming up in our writing unit. It's going to be due tomorrow, and all that details right here and make it really easy. Now, the cool thing about gradebook, in fact, let's do that. So here's a quiz. I'm going to go ahead and call it a quiz. Right, we'll have this be, we'll give our kids a quiz on Thursday, and we're going to make this one out of 10 points. Everything in the gradebook is customized based on what you guys want to do. So if you use letter grades or excellent, good, satisfactory, needs improvement, or percentages, whatever it is, all that is up to you, and that's part of our customized setup. So I've gone in, I've announced a quiz for Thursday. We've put it on the calendar. Thursday the 11th, there's a quiz. Everybody's going to see that. That's part of my class. We even make it part of our class content. So if I teach the same class next year, it's right there in my writing unit. We know that we're going to share some content and we're going to have a quiz. And it's all right there and we can reuse it. And then, of course, in my grade book, if you've used Ngrade, you're going to love this because it looks a lot like Ngrade. I come in here, here's April 11th, and I've got my quiz. And actually, most of my kids are brilliant and they all got 10s. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill down. Except poor Ernest. Ernest only got an 8, right? And we can come in and we can add our comments and all the rest of this. And the really nice thing is you'll notice at the bottom I've got this share button. So when I'm ready, I've got all my notes in here, I've got my comments, and I want my parents and my kids to see how they did on this particular assessment. I hit the share button, and without doing any extra work, without memorizing email addresses or setting up distribution lists or any of the rest of that, I have now shared what's going on. So, and everything else we do it's all just this easy, right? When I go to take attendance, here's our attendance sheet. Most of my kids show up, except again, Ernest, he came in late, and I'm going to go ahead and share that with front office, and attendance is taken. So this is really, I think, the magic of Twine, is that everything that you might need to do, it's all here in one place. It is all so easy to use that people actually use it. And I think that's one of the things that sets us apart. So hopefully this looks good to you. We are, as you saw in terms of our pricing, we are designed specifically for small to medium schools who work with a lot of startups, and I'd love to have the chance to show you more. So please let me know how this looks, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.